And he's there to belt it away. Oh, easy pickings there. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Maradona! It's their second corner of the game. And this is Forlan. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Searching pass he's played there. And the ball is out of play. Adams gathers from the goal kick. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Van Basten. Belgium couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Forlan. Maradona. That has been cut short.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Maradona. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Bale. Adams did well to stay calm there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Scholes. It's a sharp pass. In with the challenge. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Van Basten. Park Ji-sung. 30 minutes gone. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Modric. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. And here's Forlan. It's a good ball out wide. And this is Rivaldo. Khan gets rid without sophistication. And that's gone loose. And he's decided to go for it. Modric kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Played out to the right. Oh, no joy this time. There will be a throw-in. And That is a little undercooked.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's found a way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Spread out to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He'll try to... Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Forlan is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Looking to play him in. Zanetti calmly anticipates. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Modric. Park Ji-sung. Now, can they get him away? That has been slung wide. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Maradona. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is good strength. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Park Ji-sung. Van Basten. Azar. Ambitious ball here. Adams cuts it out. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. It's a throw-in. Maradona. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Over to the left. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rivaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Azar. Maradona. He won't be happy with that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
He's got tall. Just off target.
Van Basten certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Hazard. And it's Modric. Maradona puts his foot on the gas. Rivaldo receives it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard. And it's Modric. Spread it left. Maradona. Rivaldo. He's looking wide. Azar. Modric. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's had it nicked away. He shifted it to the flank. Mateus. And this is Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Forlan.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Van Basten. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Played back in. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! Should have equalised.
Bale was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Belgium
9.
have their second corner now.
El dorsal 19. El dorsal 20. El
Bellingham
dorsal
with the
7.
short one. Cross goes in there.
El dorsal 3.
Belgium.
And the finish! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
El dorsal 13.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dembele's cross. He's dealt with that well. Desperate defending required here. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Belgium perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Belgium lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
My thanks to Jim.
Здравствуй. Ты, как я вижу, зашел, да? Туз. Да, зашел. Хорошо, значит, ты меня слышишь. Окей. Хорошо, поехали. Я теперь играл с противником, ну, в смысле, с чужим чуваком. Проиграли 2-1. Не знаю, тебе показывают это или нет. Ну, неважно. А мы с тобой уже 5 матчей играли и ни разу не проиграли. Я это помню. И 3 раза мы выиграли подряд. Это было круто. Надеюсь, противник не будет слабый. Не будет сильный. Или слишком слабый. Вспомнил твою команду. Приятно вспомнить твою команду. Но жалко, что нету Пушкаса. Почему его не ставят? Какая-то мистика. Давай возьмем сначала Модрича, потом поставим. Блин, Шабашлай. Стрелочка. Можно и Шабашлая бросать. Шабашлай крутой. Ну, во втором, может, выпустим. Блин, Рауля хочется. Шабашла или Рауль? Даже не знаю. Наверное, Шабашлая. В втором тайме поставим Рауля вместо Шабашлая. У них коротышки в атаке. Мбаппе и Дьюф. Так что головой, наверное, не будет играть.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere.
А вратаря себе не получил еще хорошего. Такого как Кана.
And joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third. And the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems. He just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too.
Блин.
Doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's a sharp little ball here.
Вратарь.
Zanetti. Oh, red. Nice interception. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Это не
he
разыгравшись
was
вышел.
being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe chasing after it. And it's Serginho. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Ошибочка.
This is Batistuta. Costa Curta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement.
Вратарь, бля! Ё-моё, я думал, вратарь возьмет.
Truly superb.
А это должен был я взять. Блин, извини. Та рядом. Не спеши еще, начало игры только. Я знаю, что надо отомстить. Хочется быстрее.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Курва. Наш мяч. Дурачки. Ну и пасанул.
Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Belgium are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Park Ji-sung is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot!
Нифига себе.
It's in!
Надо менять стратегию.
At it again in double
Опять Зил.
time.
В тот раз, конечно, я им помог, но здесь они нормально заслужили гол. Теперь играем контратаку длинную. Там чувак, наверное, заснул. Ну и скоро пауза закончится. Это хорошо для нас. Не сделают замену в конце, во втором тайме.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really see
Можно
how
отыграться.
important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they
Это
have
еще
it.
не приговор.
Batistuta
Куда ты там летишь?
looking for the run. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. That is
Не знаю,
up
пройдет?
in
Не,
no
не
man's
пройдет.
land.
Ужасный пас.
Rashford
Сорян.
powering forward here. He's in plenty of
Центр
space
бери,
here.
да, правильно.
He has found the way through. Drives it in.
Все хорошо сделал.
Cleared away.
Я помог.
And
Выбить
smartly
все-таки.
reclaimed.
Well, that's good defending.
Бля.
Squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, he got rid because he was
Бейл
under
молодца.
pressure.
Up Jisung. And it's Soboslai. And that could set him on his way. Batista. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Блять, курва. Спасибо за пас. Должен был забивать. Чего я не забил, я не знаю.
A lot of space here.
Ты сам
a
в
real
ахуе был,
opportunity.
что никогда не забил.
To this. And the flag has stayed down. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Ты чё? Опять уже херню занимаешься? Как же можно было зафалить на ровном месте?
And just to confirm that the referee did
Ну
issue
я рад
a
хотя бы
yellow card for
не
that earlier incident.
не пенальти.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
And we have our very first corner. We've got to be quick to recover this. Belgium have the
Задайся
chance to
быстрый.
go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. Pinches it off him. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Soboslai.
Чтобы шла, чтобы что? Чтобы шла.
Matthias Cunha. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's been
Ебать!
caught. Shot a goal!
Я не понимаю, что со мной сегодня есть. Что-то я пропускаю.
Relentless.
Две ошибки уже сделал.
By three. They have their boots on
Что-то
the
мне сегодня
throats
футбол
of
не
their
идет.
foes.
Первый матч.
And that
Браво,
will
браво.
surely go down as one of the easiest goals he
Надо
will
собраться.
ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such...
Up he goes! And we hit
Ну, 3
half-time.
пропуска заперты, там, значит, сможем что-то играть.
Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
У меня катка вообще не зашла. Чтобы шла виноват, мне кажется. Да, это все он. Его надо убирать с поля. Чтобы шла невезучий. Вместо Шабашлая надо поставить
So 45 minutes to
Рауля.
turn it round.
Да ладно. Не надо было такого паса.
Albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a sharp pass.
Блин, сорян. Офсайде. Батистутка. Батистутка.
Well, they've got it again. And it's Rashford.
Oh, great feat, that.
Rashford hurtling down that right flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Гол.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Нахрена подсечки непонятные.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Непонятные подсечки какие-то. Ты даже не видел куда. Перестань. 2 желтые уже получил. Что за у тебя агрессия?
And he should have made it 4.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Bale. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He could be in here. And Batistuta!
Хороший.
And the keeper read that really well.
Belgium are stuck in a rut, and impatient pots at goal won't really
Но
help their cause
маловато
here.
будет.
They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Пошел, пошел.
It's a promising position.
Осторожно, не спеши. Хорошо.
And this is... and the shot!
Неплохо.
It's their
Неплохо.
second corner
Обосрались,
of the
это уже хорошо. Это я опоздал, потому что куда мне бить? Там было 16 метров от ворот. Головой 16 метров вряд ли забьешь.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. It's Park Ji-sung. He's had a fair tumble under that
Спишь.
challenge.
Речь надо все делать. На их самое быстро. На треугольник
Eden
долго.
Militao. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This looks promising. And he's there to get it away. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely worked. Now that's well seen too.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and
Offside?
determined.
Да.
And he's straight offside.
Взял бы хотя бы замену. Поставим смертельных ассасинов в команде. Первый ассасин будет Рауль. Мбаппе. Ван Бастен. На замену остался. Пусть будет запасная замена.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change
Один гол
for
надо
the
забить
first
все
time in
равно,
the game
я
here.
думаю. Чтобы начать
Time and
дружить с
again they
ними.
are repelled. Now it's Mbappe.
Ну, Мбаппе ужасный пас, ё-моё. Ну, Мбаппе не пасует, по идее.
Out to the right.
Он бегает, но не пасует.
Belgium still have the cards to affect this game. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Van Basten.
Не спеши пока.
Zanetti gets a good foot in there.
Давай.
Raul.
Рауль забьет, чувствую.
That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Great vision. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Face to Mbappe!
Да, хорошо,
Well, that
сам
is
лучше.
rather wayward.
I just wonder what was in his
Обосрались
mind there. He
противники.
should have put his foot right through it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's had it nicked away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rodrigo de... He's had a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
De Paul clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Zanetti really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That has not gone well.
Почему не прошел пас?
Rashford, can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? De Paul, at his creative best, he's set up 2 goals. Zanetti. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Habrá
Kurwa.
2 minutos de descuento.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. And he's gone looking for safety. Rodri.
Ну,
Referee looks at his watch
Один
and
чувак.
blows his whistle.
Дзюф, не помню такого. Что за игрок?
Irresistible,
Без понятия.
unstoppable. The other fragile
Где-то его видел,
and
только не помню где.
seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players
Да,
didn't
здесь
show enough togetherness.
я
and it was
обосрался.
weak throughout.
Давай с чистого листа. Почему Пушкаса не дают, я не знаю. Поменяй форму для них. У них зеленая, тебе будет тяжело видеть. Выбери им белый или синий. А то зеленых тяжело видеть в поле. Защита у нас очень хорошая, могу сказать. И Бейл сделает 2 гола.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three...
And a chance! That ball looks a good one. And it's Bale. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. And he's there to belt it away.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And
Bale! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That has ended up in no man's land. Tonali. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Koundé, Zanetti. Now it's Tonali. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rafinha. Looking for the run. Pelé. Oh, sweet feet. Takes a shot!
Хрен от себя, а не гол.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Syria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. That's really well cleared.
Хорошо.
No goals as yet. Zanetti, ball swung in. Messi. Syria trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. But he's made sure that's not getting through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's got away. It's a good foot in there. And that was very necessary. Out again for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Baresi gets
Down.
it away.
Yes.
He's in a great position here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get
Not
too many
bad.
more chances. Look at the space here. Decent chance!
Курва, блядь.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Bale. Turan is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Fiore. Now it's Bale. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen takes control of it and he's on the move. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Bale. And this is Pele! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that look of
Неплохо,
disbelief.
неплохо. Выжили.
Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Tonali. That is a great pick out.
Удар.
Cleared
Курва.
away. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Tonali. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but
Углового не
the
дали,
referee
нормально.
says goal kick.
Тонали назад, назад. Он ЦПЗшник называет.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Bale. Zanetti. Costa Curta. Tonali.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Osimhen.
Отлично.
And here's
Импровизируем.
Now, can they get him away?
Курва.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised
Блин.
for offside.
А вроде неплохо было.
Referee's had a look.
Во втором тайме,
and
да,
he's blown his
поменяем.
whistle for half-time.
Контратака.
It has
Вы-
been a bad
просто
watch, not by
атака
any means.
длинная.
The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And just a quick reminder today to
Three
please
goals
drink
at this stage,
responsibly.
but certainly
Anyone
not devoid of
appearing
action.
intoxicated or
It
behaving
is
in an
0-0
inappropriate
here.
Да
at
Бейл не
half-time.
вывозит.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
У противников такой же самый тренер. Они играют или в длинный пас, как мы играли первый тайм, или контратака длинная. Во втором тайме хочу Дьюфа опоздать. Дьюф нам 3 гола забил в прошлом матче. Офигеть можно.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Fiore. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Hullet.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
На вратаря, следи за вратарем. Бей вправо. Пробуй.
That was travelling. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. No, it's not getting there. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Donatoni. Pele might just make this.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's decided to go for it.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time.
Защитником забить захотел. Если Прилип бы забил бы, бывает такое.
Changes him with that pass. And here's Osimhen. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Bale. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot!
Ну да, здесь уже
He scores! And finally,
зажали.
breathed life into the game. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and their days...
Дайте красную, желтую.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Messi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Roberto Carlos. Well, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tar's somewhat off target. Tar is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising, and that was nowhere near his best. Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Bale. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Searching pass he's played there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Делаем замену. Бейл еще поддержим, потом поставим Ван Басна. Потому что Бейл должен забить один гол.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Messi. Coming on the field
Belling.
is number 24, Shevchenko.
And it's Bale.
Substitutions taking
Belgium
place.
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Зюф!
Belgium really are.
Oh, that's
Diouf,
asking
goal.
to go for a shot. Now can he? And one more try.
Блять,
Loose ball
охуеть.
now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the shot.
У них Кан, наверное, тоже на воротах.
Real chance and a
Зюф
real
такой гол
let-off.
забить мог.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
По-моему, у них тоже Кан.
Baresi gets it away. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. Pele looking for options for movement. Across.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he's forced to go back. That's an imaginative pass.
Блять, офсайд, извини.
Presumably for offside.
Я думал, там уже скорость пошла. Думал, пойду.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Costa Curta gets rid
Назад.
without sophistication.
Что?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
In with the challenge.
Хорош.
Lovely pass, but can he
Блядь,
get there?
за это красную я бы
That's a
дал.
foul, no two ways
Я
about
бы
it.
1-1 бы вышел. Реально.
He knew what was
Желтая.
coming. That's a yellow card.
Пиздец.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. Well, he's hit it long, but shot a goal! So close to drawing level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
And that has been cleared. Donatoni. Rafinha. That's tidy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Syria really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't
Блядь.
to be. Still,
That's
they
offside.
should be able to see it out from here.
Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear.
Низ. Попробуй.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha,
Added minutes has been indicated.
confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Успеем еще забить.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Zanetti.
Нахрен подсечку сделать, я не понимаю.
He's a sharp little ball here. And they've got rid. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the
You
end.
have a chance today.
Мехель не хотел, а не Кан. Последний раз играем. Против поляков играем. Попробуем первый тайм сыграть в контратаку. Читерский кан вратарь. Охренеть можно, вот это мощь.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Hello.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
Ой,
now
не очень.
the game itself.
Но ты еще хуже.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Браво.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Batistuta does well to stand firm and defend it. Batistuta!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through.
Только не подсечка. Молодец. Я уже боялся, что будет подсечку делать.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been cleared. And he's in on goal. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's cut it out.
Ты не пройдешь.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Park Ji-sung. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
Выше, выше.
Nice interception, well timed. This might spell danger. Still goalless at the moment.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And this is Van Basten. That's Park Ji-sung.
О, фолы, хорошо.
Yeah, well, they were exposed.
Довольно близко бьем. Парк Ji-sung молодца.
Well, this looks promising in terms of
Смотри, кто лучше бьет.
And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Бей влево. Полу вниз, полу влево, квадрат. Половинку. О, охренеть. Молодец. Сообразил. Спасибо. Идем домой. Идем. Идем.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Молодца. Круто. Не ожидал такого.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Партер.
No, that's been intercepted.
Руками, руками.
It is a corner. Good
Чего
chance.
ты там паришься с этим вратарем? Ничего не надо было нажимать. Руками взял бы и все. Ну, гол ты забил нереальный.
Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication.
Обосрались немного.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Park Ji-sung is the team's great visionary. Now that looks a decent ball.
Блин.
Nicely intercepted. Ronaldo
Ас
chasing
не
after
очень.
it. Kukçu does really well to win the ball there. Nicely aimed pass.
Купчу и забил.
Whatever he had
Штрафной.
in mind, that was not it.
We're seeing
По
some
земле.
really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
Chance for a shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got
Выноси.
two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Да, выноси, говорю, одним касанием, а не двумя. Надо выноси квадрат. Но поменяем стратегию.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Сейчас будет играть длинный пас. Они камбэк сделали. Ну не спи, давай, давай, пасуй.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
О, хорошо, что не зафалил.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. In with the challenge. And that is a little undercooked. He's in a good position here. Shapes to shoot.
Охренеть.
He goes again. He scores.
Какая-то, бля, каша получается.
And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 10, Luis Suarez.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
There will be 3 minutes.
Пизда, пацанов. С разворот.
Mbappe.
Вот я паснул. Еще лучше.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what chance!
Я вижу, ты уже не стараешься.
Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Потерял надежду.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he And the half-time whistle goes.
Не психуй, все нормально. Проебем так проебем. Ничего страшного. Не конец света. Все-таки.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
So off we go once more. Belgium didn't have a great first half. They need a change of
Повторь,
fortune.
выноси. Опять ты бегаешь. Я говорю, выноси, он бегает. Вот тебя это не научишь выносить. Выноси вратарем одним касанием. Опасно просто, когда ты так один шаг делаешь, потом выбиваешь только.
He's had it nicked away. Mbappe caresses it through.
Почему тот раз не мог руками взять? Вратарем.
Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now he's off and running. And it's Van Basten. Oh, easy picking.
Да, блядь, как это так? А за хрена ты делаешь подсечку? Я не понимаю тебя. Опять он хуйней занимается. Зачем ты такой фол, блядь, дебильный? Если подсечку сделаешь, то уже делай, чтобы забрать мяч, а не зафалить. Или помешать атаке хотя бы.
Really well cleared. Van Basten. Dink through. Now this could be a chance. He is through. Batistuta! Oh, brilliant save.
Не придет мяч.
The defense are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Well, that's well seen too. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Big chance!
Фига себе, они, наверное, с первого дивизиона. Лупит и лупит.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defense might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Что там время тянешь? Давай.
Substitution for Belgium, number 12.
Belgium choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Costa Curta. Platini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing.
Вот так выносить правильно.
Yeah, they just simply want
Одним
to
касанием.
manage the counter-attack.
Читерские какие-то они. Блядь, как ты мог зафалить? Я не понимаю. Что у тебя за талант такой? Желтое, 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 желтое. Талантище. Как можно, блядь, такие фолы делать? Я не понимаю. Почему я ни одной желтой не получил, когда мы с тобой играем? Хорошо.
And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rijkaard with the shooting chance.
Не переживай, это первый дивизион, они всегда играют хорошо. Нормально. Киберкотлеты я их называю. И без желтых, видишь, как надо забирать? А ты вечно желтая, 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 желтая.
And he's managed to get rid. That's Park Ji-sung. And he cuts out the supply. Belgium do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Блядь, что за посечки ты делаешь, я не понимаю. Как можно посечку сделать, и не дотронуться ничего? Или по ногам, но по мячику, чтобы посечка никогда. Так что можешь вообще не делать посечек. Просто такого уровня игроков.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Kukçu. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's come in hard.
Ferdinand
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shot could and Park Ji-sung.
Передержал.
No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Bale. Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No question, that's a foul.
Они уже нервничают.
You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Platini takes control of it and he's on the move. That has not gone well. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Как они так делают подсечки, никогда не фалят. Ну, хоть один. Ты уже два забил.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
After 90 minutes is number 10, Gareth Bale.
Хотя бы не в сухую.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. He's on it. Can he get away? This is Batistuta! Really well taken goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Belgium give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Park Ji-sung. And that is expertly dealt with. Zanetti wins the duel this time. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's a
Красная, бля.
He has been given his marching orders.
Я охренею.
Well, there may be some scope for debate
Что за
over the
подсечки,
seriousness
да,
of
вообще
the
там
offence,
троих.
but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And this is Bale.
Мочи пустые ворота. Нахрена так сильно? Нахрена за все силы? Там пустые ворота. Ну что, спасибо за игру. Я в другую игру пойду. Helldivers играть. Все. Счастливо от тебя. Удачи.